Their Majesties demand the presence of Fortune Sancte Keyne into their court.
Comes before you because she's read the men. And then maybe again after. A paragon of Eastern courtesy. As a lady of the rose, a pelican, and a self-rescuing damsel who gets her own damn gondola back. Comes before you, Fortune Saint Keyne.
Fortune shares with them. No?
I didn't get it on this one.
Thank you. Well, as we treat her.
That's all right.
That's fine. Figure it out.
I can't think of a better moment than having members of your retinue attempt to kill my populace in gold coins.
Beloved godchild?
Your beloved godchild.
Memo to underhand?
No, that your
Trading
beloved
them right here
godchild
in
has
the East.
quite an arm. Okay. That's reasonable.
So we were going to ask you a question because you were given a writ to show up here today so that you could think about it for a bit before you showed up to answer the question. So we're going to ask you, how do you feel about maybe joining the Laurel Order of the Laurel?
I would be honored. My favorite rat bastards.
Oh, we are
Bless
your
you.
favorite rat bastards. That's fantastic. It's off to a great start.
In which case, then, I would like to see before us our Order of the Laurel.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Bigger hay.
Oh, no, sorry, miss. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was giving the Laurels a chance to come in.
We're walking. We're walking. We're walking. Look at
Is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry who can handle her grace? Who will speak on behalf of this candidate?
I, Master Kid, would like to speak.
Please.
We often speak to prowess, but today I would like to speak to courage. If that's all right. Laurels teach a lot of things, but there comes a time where you buy a very expensive fabric and freeze. And at that time, you may message Fortune in a panic and go, what do I do? And she will give you the courage to understand that you are capable of that project. If fabric, research, whatever it is, I guarantee, she will give you that courage. And maybe recommend a bravery cocktail, but only one. Because you are working with scissors. But she will have your back. And I will always have hers. And I wholly recommend it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I am still Elizabeth Stonemarch.
Good.
I would speak on behalf of Pelican.
The quality and quantity of Fortune's service is no secret, and that's likely because of her extroverted personality. Shocked, I know. You need only spend 5 minutes in her presence, and immediately you know a few things. You're going to get things done. There are going to be a lot of laughs, and with enough iced coffee, you can gosh darn anything. But what sticks with me after knowing her and her service for many years is that, be it through the arts or through running events, her service is always done with an eye toward the community. When I say community, I mean those of us gathered here in the present, but also those who will come after us. The first thing Fortune usually asks when taking on a project is, okay, so what do we want to do here? How are we going to do this? What are we going to accomplish? How do we get ready? One person can't do everything, nor should they. By including others, by teaching, by making it about us and we, Fortune is giving everyone a chance to get involved, to find out what you like, to problem solve, to try your hand at something new. All of that practical knowledge and experience is passed to others who in turn share what they've learned to those who will come next. All of that feeds our community and gives everyone, veterans and newcomers alike, a place to grow and belong. Your Majesties, Fortune's continued service is a valued treasure in our kingdom, and I'm honored to call her my friend, my peer. Thank you.
Is there a member of the Order of the Rose who will speak for this candidate?
There is, Your Majesties.
I'm Duchess Catherine, Duchess Lady of the Rose, and it is my honor to speak for Countess Fortune. Those of us who know Fortune know that she's a little extra.
Catherine.
She is. It's true. It's true. There's nothing I can do about that. It's just the way it is. And those people who are a little extra often find themselves in the limelight more than other people might. Now, there are some ways that some people handle this. Some people say, oh, look at me, I'm amazing. That's not Fortune's way. Fortune's way is to gather people to herself and say, look at us, we're amazing. Because of this habit of hers of drawing people together and lifting them up, we have all benefited from her service and her art and her very extraness. Because after all, Your Majesties, look at us. Aren't we amazing?
Is there a member of the Order of Defense who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, I am Master Laurel Walsh of the Order of Defense, and I claim that right. We of the Order of Defense are often tasked to speak on perseverance. I won't be doing that today. If there's one thing that bonds defensors, other than our love of the blade, it's looking good when we take our opponents down. Fortune is one that has studied how to make our dear populace look good, look extra, for years down to the littlest detail. She makes us all look like the dream that we came together for. She is already my peer, but I thank you for what you do today.
Is there a member of the Order of the Mark who will speak for this candidate?
My name is Alana Sky, and I would speak for the Order of the Mark. Fortune is a force of nature, and we love that about her. She's already well known for her service, and that's usually where you see that force bent to. But for ranged weapons, we need to look past what nature throws at us, though not ignoring it, and focus on the target. And that's what it's like to see Fortune's best art. It's not always out in the open, which is good considering she has a class on period underwear. But if you look for the occasion she's not in the middle of the event doing 5 service things at once, you'll find her sharing her studies on aspects of historical life that you maybe haven't thought about. And if your target is to learn about those things from someone who has done their research, she's where you should be setting your sights. She is my peer.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I am Mistress Tola, Companion of the Order of the Pelican, Companion of the Order of the Laurel, longtime listener, first-time speaker. And I would speak for this candidate. The first time I remember seeing Fortune's art was at a Shire A&S competition a little over 10 years ago, where I showed a small embroidered pouch and Fortune entered a extra black velvet dress with intricate gold detailing. This would set the stage for our friendship and artistic pursuits. Mine introverted, reserved, small scale, while Fortune favors the bold. Exciting, acting as my emotional support extrovert to bring me along on her incredible journey. Fortune has brought so many of us along on that journey with her. During the worst of the pandemic, she started hosting a weekly sex book club, something that easily could have turned into a crude joke, or it could have faded away as many of our pandemic hobbies did. But instead, Fortune drew people in with the titillating subject matter, she welcomed them with a smile, and she brought them knowledge of courtesans across centuries and around the world. Her scholarship in this arena is unparalleled, and she approaches a sensitive topic thoughtfully and will accept no discrimination or disrespect. As Laurels, we aim to inspire others to research and create through our own works and teachings. Fortune is an inspiration in her expression of life as a courtesan, her teachings of sex and sexuality, and her research into an area that even today is swept under the rug. Fortune is my friend, my inspiration, and my peer.
Having heard the words of the peers who speak on her behalf, we must ask, is there a cloak? Cloak? Sit just straight.
Is there a medallion?
There is. There are 2.
Are there medallions?
The Pearlsmith's medallion are made up of gifts from the other Pell Laurel roses in the area, including Maggie, Thera, and Kathleen Sandel. The medallion was made by Master Rossi, and the blood glass was made by Sam Strangeways of Manchester. This one is made by Sylvanus, and again, the blood drops are made by
And one from us. Is there a wreath?
There is, Your Majesties.
Yeah, so black velvet, we got black velvet.
That's sexy. There are bees on it.
Conabar, omni cum honore meo, orientem
Itapatrarium locadum sedere, quadrupoque populus iovare, et lege regnum orientalis vivere.
I, Donovan. And I, Maganta, also a Girl Scout.
Hear the truth in your words.
Recognize the ties that now bind us to each other.
In return, we offer the protection of the crown.
The hospitality of our cookie table.
And the strength of our steel.
Until these crowns pass from our heads,
We cross the threshold into the dark house.
or the destroyer of worlds begins to dance.
Chontesa, fortune, Saint Keyne. Il lode I pregio vene esposto, digi sì e si intende, e ci parla altrimenti dal senso de parla sen di costo. King Donovan and Megahanta Padshah Begum, having taken counsel from their venerable Order of the Laurel, and having seen firsthand the deep research, weighty teaching, and peltricurious clothing of Fortune St. Keyne, proclaim, Quanto la cordiana onestiano de bueno, quanto di grazie e di gentile, esprime e so di parlar vostro e sono. And so moved do we induct Chontesa Fortune into the Order of the Laurel with all rights, duties, obligations contained within. So none may gainsay our words, do we strengthen them with our ensign's manual. This day at Birka. Words by Matthias Grunwald, calligraphy and illumination by Kaylee McWhite.